When you think of Lexus, what comes to mind? Quiet, reliable, luxurious, but what about excitement? Well, Lexus has got that covered now too. This is the new LS F-Sport. Unless you're a fervent follower of the auto industry, the Lexus lineup can be a befuddling bowl of alphabet soup. So here's a quick lesson in how Lexus defines the letter F. F vehicles, of which there are only 3, are the brand's true high-performance models. F Sport vehicles, on the other hand, are more ubiquitous and mostly focused on imbuing performance through bolder design, though notable mechanical upgrades may also be part of the package. So here's what the F Sport transformation looks like on the company's flagship four-door, the LS. Having debuted for the 2013 model year, the F Sport option brings some street cred and an edgier temperament to this traditionally sober sedan. And Lexus nailed the look through a unique front fascia with a mesh version of the spindle grille, black surround, larger air intake, round LED fog lights, and a chrome bar under the rear bumper. Squatting about a half-inch lower atop its air springs and 19-inch BBS wheels fitted with Michelin all-season low rolling resistance tires, this Obsidian LS possesses a restrained machismo that's really attractive. The LS comes in rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, hybrid, and long wheelbase models. But if you want F-Sport, you have to forego the stretched rear seat. You can get the all-weather confidence of four-wheel traction, however, and that's how my tester is equipped. There are a few caveats to that choice, as the 4.6-liter V8, which sees no increase in performance from F-Sport, is detuned by 26 horsepower and 20 pound-feet of torque from the rear-wheel drive model in order to preserve some semblance of fuel economy. This one is rated at 16 mpg city 23 highway on premium, and I didn't even make out that well. A more aggressive final drive ratio helps offset that power loss and lends to a gutsy and pleasantly vociferous takeoff, hitting 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds flat. It's obviously also heavier, topping 4,700 pounds, but the addition of Brembo front brakes aid in stopping that momentum, but they're really touchy and can grab abruptly. Despite the racier F-Sport treatment, this LS still has one of the sweetest, most coddling rides you'll find. Sure, you can dial in the chassis anywhere from comfort all the way to Sport Plus, but the differences in handling are subtle and never detract from this car's intended purpose: occupant comfort. An adjustable air suspension is standard on F-Sport and does a beautiful job of keeping it soft but in control. At 360 horsepower, it moves with ease, and the 8-speed auto has sport and paddle shift modes, though manual gear changes are quite deliberate. Variable gear ratio steering and a limited slip center differential add more driver control. It's not the kind of car in which you'll seek out curvy roads, but if you find yourself on them, the LS F-Sport will handle the chore. After a long, hard day at work, getting into this car would be such a relief. There's an instant feeling of escape, kind of like you're already home. From the soothing visuals to the isolating quietness, you can just feel your stress level dissipate. And the seats are to die for. Bolstered sport front seats trimmed in the softest leather and embroidered with the F-Sport logo, the LS cabin is all about bringing the calm. When set to auto, the Climate Concierge takes care of all of the temperature requirements, including seats. The mouse-like control of the Lexus Inform system is a bit clunky but easy to learn. And new for 2014, as standard, is Siri Eyes Free. Send text message. Hey Chris, I've got the new LS this week. Period.
Hey Chris, I got the new LS this week. Ready to send it?
Yes. A safe way to communicate with your iPhone and even send text messages simply with voice commands. Even without the L, the rear seats on this F-Sport are very generous, as is the 18 cubic feet of trunk space, now accessible without the key fob when the vehicle is unlocked. Priced from $76,000 and topping out at $88,155 with the full F-Sport treatment, this kind of exclusivity commands a premium. And though F-Sport is still a long way from the exhaustive performance reach of Mercedes-Benz's AMG offerings, here on the LS, it's likely suitable for its core audience. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.